Is Pacquiao still your target?
I mean, we haven't discussed any names because everything kind of went silent.
Everything got put on hold. Yes.
Everything got put on hold. So, I mean, that would be my number one, name and target that I would go after. But we have no clue. I mean, originally we talked about it, and his team was excited for it. Now, being that all this happened, who knows? He might want to take something else. He might want to fight someone else. He might just decide to retire. I mean, I don't know. I have no control over what he decides to do. But if he's still available by the time boxing resumes, then I would definitely be, excited for a fight with him.
How would you? I mean, I know that he's definitely the most ideal opponent that you've been seeking. Now, I would say for a few years even.
Yeah.
How would you break him versus Crawford down? Versus
him and Crawford. I mean, I saw the Instagram post, Twitter and stuff. I mean, I think that'd be a big fight for both. I mean, meaning that Pacquiao at his age, he already proved to everybody just by beating Thurman. So people still kind of like, wow, surprised that happened the way it did. I think Crawford has all the skills and talent to make it an awkward, difficult fight for Pacquiao based on height and reach and his IQ. So I think it'll be a great fight for both. Can Pacquiao do it one more time? After beating Thurman, can he do it again, back to back against Crawford, or is he now finally too old to do it? That's the question. I mean, I would probably still side with Manny. A little while ago, I would have thought Crawford would have won, but after seeing him
versus
beat
Thurman,
I kind of lean towards Manny, and only because from what I've seen with Thurman, Prior to that, I would have said, Crawford.
Do you believe that Manny could potentially move up in weight class? Freddie posted that.
He's already fought up to 154. He fought, I think, 2 fights at 154 or right under 154. So, I mean, if he wants to fight some of the bigger guys, but make them come down to, 56, 54, he might be able to pull it off.
I believe he said 160.
Well, I mean, he's done it all, so why not? I wouldn't be surprised. Fuck it. Do it. Fuck it. Go for it. I mean, he's already a legend as it is, and he'll only be greater if he accomplishes something like that. That feat would be fucking undeniably, one of the greatest achievements in boxing.
Awesome. And then, okay, last but not, well, actually, I kind of got 2 more questions, and then I'll leave you alone, okay? You versus Porter. Is that something that you could ever see?
When I was asked about a potential fight with any of these guys, I mentioned all the names there at welterweight. Porter name came up. I told Ray same thing. I think that would be a terrific matchup. I think the fans would love a matchup. He's in it every single time. He's an exciting fight. He's an aggressive, come forward type of fighter. So I think that would be a great matchup. Stylistically, I think it's perfect.
Entertaining for the fans.
Yes. So of course, if that's something that was available and there was no other fight at the moment that it excites me more, then I would definitely look into it.
So,
1 more second.
Okay, awesome. So he's somebody that you would definitely be interested in as well.
Sure.
And I know we touched base a little bit on Danny, which would be Garcia versus Garcia. That'd be quite interesting.
We already mentioned that, even since last year, but for one reason or another, it just hasn't came about. I know I think from what I heard, he's pushing real hard to get that Spence fight, so maybe that's part of the reason why, things didn't work out so well, but I mean, everybody wants the best.
Totally.
And you can't ever force someone when he has maybe another option, another fight that he's interested in. So maybe in the near future we might be able to do it. I think it'll be also an exciting fight. He's fought some of the best. He's fought the best, and he's exciting, and I think.
Sorry, I had to get him. He was swinging.
I think he would be, just the great matchup,
Yeah, no.
All of these fights, would be great. I think all the fights at welterweight would be great, just because I'm trying to, fight at a weight class that people don't believe I should be in, and I mean, just honestly, it is a bigger weight class. I probably could do a lot better if I was at a lower weight class, but I'm just trying to push myself, trying to just show and prove everybody that there's a lot more to me.
But you've also said that just because you're fighting right now at 147 doesn't mean that you won't come back to 140.
Yeah, no, I could also come back. It's just things are probably going to be a lot more complicated at 140 right now. to try to secure any title fights, being that Ramirez holds 2 of the titles, stablemate, Jose, and Taylor on the other hand has the other 2, and both of them with Top Rank, and I don't think Top Rank wants to do business with me, so what am I gonna do at 140?
All right. Well, speaking of your stablemate, he has a fight, correct? Didn't his fight get confirmed for August?
I'm not sure if it's already 100% confirmed because I haven't talked to Robert or himself. But I know the fight was like on and off since like May, June, July, and so now they're saying August. I don't know if it's confirmed, but he's always here, training. He's been training the whole time, so I hope he gets his date and then get back in there because it's hard to be off for so long.
Of course. How would you see that fight playing out? Him versus Pacquiao? Yes.
I think he beats him. I think he's just very strong. His aggressive style and come forward style is too much for Pacquiao especially at this time now. Pacquiao kind of already maybe not quite in his prime like a few years ago where he was very, very skilled and lanky, and I mean he's gonna try his best, but I think Ramirez's strength is just too much.
Yeah, you spar with him.
I spar with him. He's strong.
Yeah. You spar with him, you spar with Virgil. Yeah, there's all you guys in there just getting some good heavy duty work.
You work with the best and you improve.
Awesome. So again, you have 2 of your stablemates. We have Brian Luau
and Louis Coria fighting on Thursday. They will be fighting this Thursday night, so we wish them the best.
Awesome. All right, well thank you. And you're sparring. You yourself have been going in the gym.
Yeah. I actually sparred Lua last week a couple of rounds. I sparred Brian a couple of rounds. Finished that. I was helping Hector a few rounds also. Who else? Some of the guys there.
Okay, this is the last question. Abner Mares and Ryan Garcia. I know
I've heard they're going back and forth.
Oh my God, yo,
I don't know if that's anything real likely to happen, based on a few things. Size-wise, Abner's a lot smaller. I don't know. I mean, he's willing to do it.
There's no question.
No question about that. But I don't know if that's a fight that Golden Boy might be interested. I heard them say that Abner's too small and they don't want to do it for that reason, which I could see. That being the factor that keeps that fight from happening. Although, like I said, Abner's down for it. He's willing to do it, and he also, very experienced fighter. Who can definitely do it against a younger kid. That's kind of like, does experience overcome the youth? That kind of thing.
It's kind of like how, Devin, because I know Devin wants you. I mean, you got all these guys that are, just kind of budding also.
They're at the moment of their careers where they need the bigger names. It's got to step up the opponents, and they think maybe getting a name that's done it, former champion like myself or Abner, or in this case might help them. They feel confident, and they think they can beat a guy like myself, or so they mentioned like Nathan Broner for some of the other guys, or myself. Like that's where I was at one time also. So I definitely understand where they're coming from. But it's not always like that.
Yeah,
not always gonna work.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that you're back in training.
A little bit.
Well, just a little bit. You're not for anything particular, but
I think I'm gonna stay retired for a while.
Whatever. All right. Thank you. Thank you.